The two co-stars never dated in real life, nor is he reaching out to her now to start a romance. Getty Images: a new report claiming David Schwimmer wants Jennifer Aniston back is fake news. Gossip Cop is told the entire story is false. The tabloid New Idea asserts the Friends stars are considering a relationship reboot. According to the often debunked magazine, following the April 2017 announcement that Schwimmer and his wife Zoe Buckman had split. He's been allegedly pursuing Aniston, his former co-star and one-time fling. A so-called friend of the actor tells the publication, "David's always held a candle for Jen and has never stopped loving her." The same unnamed and highly suspect source adds that Schwimmer was desperately low when Aniston got engaged to Brad Pitt in 1999. But felt a glimmer of hope when they divorced in 2005. But it supposedly never worked out because one or the other was always in a relationship after their fling all those years ago. The same unidentified friend further blathers how Schwimmer has been calling and texting Aniston ever since her breakup with Justin Theroux in February, and has been providing a shoulder for her to lean on and proving that he can be a rock for her in her darkest times. Then, after noting the news about how Schwimmer will be producing a TV adaptation of the play Love for the BBC, the seemingly manufactured source alleges he's doing everything he can to date Aniston, even putting her up for a role in the BBC adaptation. He's going to do everything in his power to win her over, and he says he won't let her slip through his fingers again, maintains the purported pal. The alleged insider goes on to contend that all the other former Friends co-stars are fully supportive of Schwimmer's plan. Finally seeing David and Jen would be a dream come true for everyone. They can finally have their happy ending, just like Ross and Rachel, continues the almost assuredly concocted source. One issue that hasn't been resolved, acknowledges the tabloid, is that Aniston has been recently linked to Pitt and, by its own reporting, is expecting a baby with her ex-husband. Schwimmer's own rep confirms to Gossip Cop it's entirely untrue. Of course, Schwimmer and Aniston never dated or had a fling, despite the magazine's out-of-the-blue assertion. With that key bit debunked, however, none of the other claims about Schwimmer having held a candle or glimmer of hope for them to rekindle can be true either. It's a premise the tabloid made up last year, and not surprisingly was never confirmed or legitimated by any reputable outlet. Schwimmer's rep also assures Gossip Cop all the other phony details about how he's been calling and texting Aniston, being a shoulder for her to lean on, and doing everything he can to date her is 100% false. We're not even going to touch the premise about Schwimmer looking for a role for Aniston because the context in which it's written almost sounds predatory. And in case one wasn't sure how untrustworthy an outlet New Idea can be sometimes, astonishingly it reminds readers how it reported Aniston is pregnant with Pitt's baby. It made that absurd claim in May and again 2 weeks ago. Not only did the actress's rep confirm to Gossip Cop the pregnancy's reports were untrue, but her friend Portia de Rossi recently said Aniston and Pitt haven't seen each other in a very long time. Basically, the publication's latest article about Schwimmer wanting Aniston back is one piece of fake news piled on top another.